YouTube family. This video is going to be a little bit faster paced today than the usual videos because we have a lot of work to get done in a small amount of time, and we're short-handed with Spencer being gone. Instead of a 5-man crew, now we're only a 4-man crew. But I just pulled up to today's job site. This is actually a big construction site. They're gonna build some sort of building here, and they're taking down some trees. The first order of business is we're gonna be going after these elm trees here. And then later on, we're actually gonna be taking down this big cottonwood tree. But we don't have to worry about the cottonwood today. Today we're just taking down the elm trees. And there's a chance we might not even be hauling the elm trees away because this is a big construction company that I'm friends with, and they have their own feller buncher and horizontal grinder. So there's a chance that they might just say, you know, put the trees on the ground. I'll show you those trees in a second. So here's a closer view of the trees, kind of hanging over the building a little bit. This one's leaning towards the machine, but we're dealing with some frozen dirt here. Yeah, that seems like the better idea. All right, this is pretty wild. They got a guy over here with the skid steer, and he's dragging all the branches to this guy. He's got a big feller buncher with a hot saw head, and then he's gonna cut all the branches up and feed them into this horizontal grinder. Let's see if the Merlo can keep up with these guys. I don't think it can. Got it. All right, this one's a little bit of a leaner. Let's see how she comes off. Smooth as silk. Very nice. And that was the last top for this tree. That didn't take very long at all. Nice and smooth. Nice. Beautifully done. Nice clean cut. Prepare for liftoff. And we're good for 11,000, and this piece is only 5,600. Now I'm excited to see if this tracked skid steer is gonna have enough power to carry it out of here. Because I guarantee he's gonna try and pick up the whole thing. Can this Caterpillar skid steer lift the whole thing? Oh, he's slipping downhill. Oh, he might have met his match. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, he's got that all day. What a beast. Wow, I'm impressed. All right, we've got some pretty good capacity at this distance. Looks like we're good for around 4,000 pounds. So I think I'm gonna take a pretty good sized top right here. Beautiful. 2,000 pounds of extra capacity. That I get a chance to drop these big logs and make a loud boom, but I'm gonna do it right now. I felt that over here. take it right here. I think it's fine. I just hope it doesn't pinch my bar. How did I do? Perfect. It's just when it's leaning that much like that, it likes to pinch my bar.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know it was like...
And that's why I do that, like, rear, 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 rear.
Oh, yeah.
How much do you think that top weighs?
Probably 1,900.
The problem is I can't really grab it higher, because if I grab it high and to the right, my saw box will push on the branch to the left. All right, this will be big pick of the day. Here we go. Oh, butter. It's 3,700 with the grapple. That would have been the branches that would have been a pain in the butt if you were climbing it.
Yeah, that would have...
Huh?
That would have sucked.
Over that nice building. Probably has a rubber roof. Is he going to be stubborn and not have us cut it?
I just grabbed the butt of it.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
He can't run his machine, so if we could just set the logs right on the other side of the dirt pile here.
Sure. What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
His compressor went out.
Which machine?
His green feller.
The feller buncher machine broke.
Oh.
It's been a rough day. Our machine almost broke. Now his feller buncher is broken.
Oh, it's not a coolant leak. Oil leak in my car.
Oh, you have an oil leak or a coolant leak?
Oil. Not too bad.
It's not going to start on fire, is it?
Not yet.
See that big old cottonwood?
Yeah.
We're taking that down too.
Today?
Not today. I'd like to tell them that we'd like to probably take that fence down and fell a huge trunk. If we could fell a huge trunk, that would speed things up a lot. Second to last cut here. Ooh.
That's still the original car.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep. I've never even taken it off to deburr it. I should probably at least do that. Cut. This one was weighing in at 3,400 with the grapple, so only like 1,500 pounds. All right, we got all those trees all cut down. Got some nice clean stumps here, and we're gonna be off to job number 2 to cut down some black locust trees in a very tight spot downtown Madison. So I'll show you that job when we get there. All right, we've gotten to job number 2, and miraculously, we've got a parking spot for the chipper truck. That's the one thing I was most worried about. We came down this driveway with the Merlo, and we're gonna be taking down a few black locust trees. I don't have my microphones on, so it's gonna get a little bit loud. The Merlo is running. We're getting that set up right now. It's kind of a tight area back here, but we're taking down these 3 black locust trees, and they're pretty good sized trees. Did you see the roof on that building? The roof on this building is like falling apart. But I think that's a historical building. These are pretty good sized trees actually, but they're in a really messed up spot. They've got a tarp on the roof right now because I don't think there is a roof. Yep, the roof is just open right now. So we're gonna knock down these trees, and if we have enough time, we're gonna do a third job. So I'm gonna do my best to document this, but I'm in go mode today, so I'm gonna be slacking on the video aspect a little bit. All right, it's about 1 o'clock. We're just starting these 4 trees. The landing zone is gonna be the hardest spot, the hardest part. I'm gonna have to cut these into like 12 to 15 foot sections in order to land them in the right spot. So here we go. Things are going smoothly, but it is very tight area. We just have to whittle away at it as we bring these pieces down. Fast I put these down, Felipe is right there, grabbing the last pile. I've got one in the air here, and he's already got everything cleaned up. He's doing a beautiful job. So I've got all these telephone wires right here, and I've reached about as low as I can. I'm gonna have Zach cut this one at the bottom, and hopefully I can get it high enough to make it over the peak of this roof here, so I can set it down there. I'm not quite sure if this is gonna work, but we're about to find out. Looks like he's got it cut free. All right, let's see if we can get this to the landing zone. Here we go. My grapple's already 50 feet in the air, and I'm gonna squirt it out a little bit more. He says I'm good. I gotta just trust him, I guess. Oh boy, very tight quarters. But we're gonna make it happen. This is wild. I'm reaching in between these wires, and it looks like it might just work. Yep, we're gonna get lucky here. Now we're gonna have Zach cut this one at the base. Now lift it out of there. Beautiful job, Zach. Nice. All right, second to last cut here. We got that little tiny one there. Making good time. 2:14. Yeah, got it. One more cut, and this job will be done. Last cut of this job. Here we go. So smooth. Nice job, Zach. We're just getting to job number 3. It's 4 o'clock. I think it gets dark at like 5:20 or 5:30. That's the tree right there. It's a pretty big honey locust tree. Hopefully we can get it all cut down and cleaned up before it gets dark. I'll show you that tree in a second. We're excited to work. Sitting around for 3 weeks drives us crazy. So now that it's a little bit warmer, we're raring to go here. It's actually got kind of a fat trunk. and definitely a wide canopy. But there's some branches hanging over the roof of the house. It looks like a super good landing zone though. We're gonna be able to just grab the pieces and set them right behind the chipper. So I'm hopeful that it will go pretty quickly. We will see. 4:14, here we go. All right, I'm already on my third cut. I was just excited to start going. I didn't even film the first two. This will be big top of the day. Here we go. Haha. There we go. That put a dent in the tree. This is gonna be a nice big wood cut here. Hopefully my bar is long enough. Second to last cut here, making good progress. And there's still a little bit of sunlight. All right, the ground is pretty much cleaned up. I mean, they have a little bit of brush to chip up and some raking to do. But because my bar isn't long enough anymore, Zach's gonna make a cut right here with a 36-inch bar, and then one more cut at the base, and this tree will be done. And the sun is just above that roof line. It's about to drop below. All right, second to last cut, here we go. The dual wedge drop is always satisfying. Silky smooth. A neighbor came out, so I got distracted, but we got one piece of wood left here. We're gonna turn the lights on for this one. Over to the neighbor's house and giving them an estimate. We still are getting done at 5:33, so that took about an hour and a half cut down and cleaned up. They just have that one piece of wood to pick up right there. I'd say that went pretty smooth. All right, we got all the logs loaded. She's a full load. We got the Milwaukee lights out, and of course I made coffee for the boys. How was your coffee, Aaron?
It's good. Nice and hot.
Yep. All right, this is Reon from the future. We're just getting things ready for the next day. I didn't have time to film an ending to this video last night, so I'm making the ending right now. I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. If you guys would like to see more of these videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll be sure to make more videos like this one. Just a little preview to the next video that you're going to be seeing. We're going to be cutting down about 14 big cottonwood trees, and a lot of it can be felled or climbed up, and we can take huge tops, but we are also using the Merlo, so stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.